Howdy folks, this is the current state of my rum collection. These are all the rums that are at least partially from Jamaica, and these are the ones we'll be talking about today. It's Rum Talk. I recently got some more pretty good bottles of rum, and I wanted to show those to you today. I picked these three to sort of compare today. They are somewhat dissimilar in that they have all different proofs. One is 43% alcohol, one's 47, and one's 56. They're different ages. One's 15, one's 5-year, and one's a 12-year. They're different prices. One's $75, one's $63, and one is $145. But they have some things in common as well. They're all from Jamaica, and they all are brands that feature the distillery that they were made in. Now, if you're familiar with Scotch, this might not seem strange to you at all. It's perfectly normal for a Scotch distillery to have bottle their whiskeys and sell it under their own name. It's only in the last 10 years or so that some of these brands have been putting out rums under their own name. Appleton Estate's been doing it for a long time, but some of these other distilleries would sell rum to blenders and whatnot and didn't really have their own brand. Thankfully, that is changing. It really helps to solidify rum as a premium spirit that you should care about where it was made and etc. So I, for one, am happy to see it happen. Now let's look at these rums that we're drinking today. We've got the Appleton 15-year Black River Casks, it's called. Appleton Estate is a very old distillery. It's been around since 1749. It is currently owned by J. Ray and Nephew, and they are both owned by Campari. The Black River flows through their estate in the Nassau Valley, which is where the name of this bottle comes from. The second one we have is Hampden Estate LROK 5-year, the younger. Hampden Estate is also very old, been around since 1753 under various owners. They only started making rum under the Hampden name in 2018. This is light rum Owen Kelly, which means that it has an ester count between 350 and 450 grams per hectoliter of absolute alcohol. So not a super high ester count. Now the third one I've got high hopes for, it is Worthy Park 12-year. I spent $145 on this bottle. Hopefully it is amazing. Worthy Park was around for 220 years before it closed in 1960. It was rebuilt in 2005. This bottle was distilled in 2006, so this is some of the first rum to get put down from Worthy Park. So we're just going to taste through these. I'll tell you what I think, and you can decide for yourself whether or not you want to buy these. All right, first up is Appleton Estate 15-year. It's got a darkish color, kind of a dark amber color. A lot of those caramel, molasses, vanilla notes that you sort of expect from rum aged in a bourbon barrel. Goes down very easy. A little bit sweet. It's got like some light fruitiness, not really funky exactly. Appleton Estate's not really known to be like a super funky rum, but a little bit of sort of like fruitiness, not exactly that pogo funk, but a little bit of fruitiness. It's very easy drinking. It's only 43%. This is actually the lowest proof one we're going to try today, but the oldest in age. So yeah, delicious. Appleton Estate, really, you can't go wrong. It's really great sort of intro to Jamaican rum. If someone wanted to explore or just getting into Jamaican rum, I would say get Appleton Estate 12, and go to town. It's delicious. I don't know if the 15 is really worth the extra price. It's delicious, but if it were me, I would probably stick to the 12 and go from there. All right, let's move on to Hampden Estate. It is much lighter in color than the Appleton Estate, for example. Sort of a light straw color, and that's to be expected as it's only 5 years old. It's also 47% alcohol. It's got a really nice sort of funky aroma. I've talked about Hampden before, and it's got this sort of, it's hard to describe it, like a sort of an acidic, sort of briny smell and taste. And that's got this going on for sure. Let's give it a try, shall we? It's got a lot more sort of butterscotch. It's a lot more, buttery, but it's got this acidic note to it, and like a cedar wood, or and a light funkiness, like a sort of ripe bananas and ripe pineapples. I mean, that's really delicious. Doesn't burn much at all. Yeah, like this nice butterscotch, vanilla, like a light fruitiness. It's a very light rum. It was $63, and I'd say that's definitely worth it. Of course, I'm a big Hampden fan, so I may be a little biased, but that's the sort of thing I really like. Nice light funkiness. It's very sippable. I love a rum that has that nice butterscotch flavor to it. So yeah, thumbs up for me. Okay, moving on. We're going to move on to the Worthy Park 12 year. It is the highest proof we're going to taste today. It's 56% alcohol. It is not the oldest rum. It is only 12 years old as compared to the Appleton Estate 15, but it is the most expensive. This was $145. Really got high hopes for this. I had the bottle of the regular Worthy Park single estate that doesn't have an age statement, but that was really delicious. Went down super easy. It is fairly dark, but maybe not quite as dark as the Appleton. It's got a nice woody aroma, but you don't get a lot of those molasses vanilla aromas that you get from the Appleton. It is slightly acidic, maybe? It is slightly astringent. It's a little bit hotter than the others. It burns a bit, going down. Sort of numbs the tongue a little bit. It's got a nice sort of vanilla flavor. Not a lot of that funkiness that you sometimes get from Jamaican rums. For $145, I was hoping it would be a little bit more, I don't know, got a little more something to it. It's good and I like it, but it's got a certain sort of, like I said, astringency, like a little bit of like an acidic note that is, I don't know, not my favorite maybe. Yeah, it doesn't have like a super lingering finish. I guess I'm a little surprised that a rum this expensive isn't blowing me away, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. If someone was looking for a special rum who loved whiskey, then maybe this would be something to try. But you know what? This might be good as an old-fashioned. It'd be like a very fancy rum old-fashioned, but you know what? I don't have to follow any rules. There you have it. Worthy Park 12 rum old-fashioned. Let's give that a try. Oh yeah. That is nice. I really like that. This Worthy Park is pretty dry, so it stands up to a little sugar, it stands up to some bitters, it stands up to some dilution. It's 56% alcohol. Normally in a rum old-fashioned I'd put in something funky to just add flavor, like a Smith & Cross or a Dr. Bird. This is actually doing pretty good without it. Oh yeah, that's nice. I really feel like that's the way to do this. All right, conclusions. Appleton Estate 15, delicious, sweet, caramely, a bit fruity. Is it a lot better than the Appleton Estate 12? I don't think so. I think it's better, but not by a lot. Hampden LROK 5 year, the younger, I really enjoy that one. Light, it's a little funky, but not a ton. It's got these sort of acidic, woodsy notes that I really enjoy. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. At $63, it's expensive for a rum, but not breaking the bank. So I think that's a pretty good special bottle. Now, Worthy Park 12 year, $145 is a lot of money for a bottle of rum. And it's good, but it's not like blowing my mind. I'd almost rather drink the regular Worthy Park single estate that doesn't have an age statement. That one went down pretty easy. And I'll drink this Worthy Park, and it makes a great old-fashioned, but I don't know if $145 is in a lot of people's budget. So now the price of that might come down in the coming years when more Worthy Park comes available. We'll see. So I hope that was fun and or informative. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.